everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am in quarantine at the moment and it's been such a long time since I've done anything cooking related. So because I'm not feeling 100%, I thought it would be a good idea to do a simple chicken vegetable soup, and I like to add some rice in there as well. So I've already got the chicken Marylands in the pot. I haven't turned on the pot yet. It's got some olive oil in the base. I have some garlic, 2 cloves of garlic. I've got 3 stems or sticks of celery. I've got 2 carrots already peeled. I know it's a lot more nutritious to leave the peel on, but I find that it brings on a different taste to the soup itself, and I don't like that taste, especially when I'm not feeling 100%. I've got a potato, some sweet potato, and some lemon. I'll rind a little bit of that, put that in the soup as well, and then I'll squeeze some lemon juice on the soup at the end, and some chicken stock cube. All right, so it's very easy. I'm going to turn on the chicken Maryland just on a low heat, just to start bringing that oil up to a bigger temperature. And at that, you know, like the great thing about this type of cooking is that you can just throw as whatever you like in there. I'm just trying to keep it simple and clean, and just to keep my stomach at a good level as well, just in case there's any bug in my stomach as well. I'm just doing some nice little chops of the carrots, and I don't mind it nice and whole like this. And the cubes, I cube up the potato, and I cube up also the sweet potato. Just roughly chop it, you know, so it looks a little bit more organic that way as well. I don't like it perfectly measured out unless it's like a dessert or something like that. But you know, that's what a lot of cooks and chefs have to say when they are cooking. I always make sure that I've got my knives nice and sharp as well. And I'm sporting my new apron, which I purchased thinking I was going to be doing lots of cooking videos, but I haven't been. With my chicken stock cube, which I'll get to in just a moment, I actually love to chop it up and crush it so it doesn't go in whole, because I find it gets a little bit clumpy. Now I've got the wing door open because it is a beautiful day today, so I will speak up a little bit louder, and yeah, I'll get this underway. Mitchell came and dropped off a whole supply of goodies for me. He even bought me a puzzle, so that can keep me entertained for 7 days. My workplace, when I told them that I had COVID, that I won't be coming in, they asked me, how long is it that we need to do isolation? And I'm thinking, this is a bit silly considering the fact that this is what we do for work. We should know this. I said, yes, 7 days. I also did a PCR test, which is a lot more accurate than rapid testing. So if that comes back negative, that means I would have a false positive read on the rapid test. Hopefully that's the case, but you know, this whole week is raining anyway, so I will pretty much be spending my time on my sofa. I like to let the chicken brown a little bit before I add any of the vegetables, and then I like to just give it a nice coating. So I've changed the angle of the camera just to make it a little bit easier for me to speak to you whilst I'm cooking. I am just making sure that the chicken is browning up. I'll get some tongs as well so I can turn over the chicken. I've got everything all prepped and ready to go. There's a siren going off. It's fire brigade. That's because I'm too hot. And yeah, Mitchell's gone to the beach, which is really strange. I am here though. Mitchell has gone to the beach and it's very close to my house, and it's very strange the fact that he's very close to me and we can't hang out with each other. He actually was laughing quite a lot at the fact that I have COVID. So he's a keeper. I like the fact that he finds it amusing. Of all people who I thought would have bought it was him. But not to say that he's a dirty person, no. Just the fact that he is in a workplace where he's exposed to more that type of situation. Not saying that my workplace doesn't offer me that type of exposure, but having the fact that I'm in full PPE all day, and the fact that I change my PPE every couple of hours as well. Okay, so the chicken is popping. It's popping, and I am browning the skin because I like to have the skin on, and I always love to have the bone in as well. If I don't find a chicken Maryland, chicken thigh fillet with the bone in is always another good option. I like the sizzle. So the skin isn't too brown right now, and that's fine. I'm just cooking the chicken off a little bit. It actually tastes a lot better when you cook off the chicken than having frozen chicken or fresh chicken that's just going straight into the water and poaches. So I'm going to show you what the chicken looks like before I start adding the vegetables. Okay, so it's pretty simple. So I'm just searing the chicken. I'm just checking my watch to see how I look on the camera. It's spitting. So because it's spitting at me like a camel, I will be adding vegetables now. I just put them in pretty much all together. And then I'll just cook them off a bit. Whoops. I even put in the chicken stock tube in a dry pan as well. Takes on a different taste. So everything's in there now. Let's see if anything's fallen behind. Nope. Now I just give it a nice stir, which gives it a nice coating. Cook that off for a little while, and then remove it from the heat, and then add some water, and then cook it. It's pretty simple. There's no onion in this, just to keep my stomach settled. Not that I have an upset stomach anyway, but I just didn't want any type of aggravation. So that's cooking off, and then what I'll show you is adding the water, and then I will show you the finished product. And I hope you get to try this, and I hope that you really enjoy this. This is what, forgot to say, is that when halfway through the water reducing, then I add some rice into this as well, and just have a nice rice base. So it ends up being like a congee. Obviously I shred the chicken as well, and then I'll serve it up. Just add in the lemon rind into the dish. Smells absolutely amazing now. The aroma is very intense. That little bit of lemon peel makes all the difference. A little bit of salt and pepper. Now it looks like, and probably sounds like, there's lots of pepper being added here. I like to almost cover the top of the dish with pepper. Pepper's one of my favourite spices. Then it's probably chili after that. Or sometimes it's chili and then pepper, I can't decide. A little bit of salt, obviously, just to draw out the flavours and make the vegetables a lot sweeter by adding salt. And then give that a nice stir. And I think it's almost time to add water. Now, after living in my apartment for just over 2 years now, there's a few things in my next place which I would love to have in my kitchen. Hot and cold tap, which is what Mitchell has in his kitchen, which is amazing, love that. And a pot filler, which I would absolutely love. Now, I just I'm just using the kettle just so I don't have to remove the pot from the stove. It's not boiled water, it's just normal water. I've already done 2 jugs prior to filming this. So it's about halfway full of water, and then it's on a medium to low heat, and then I'll just cook that out for maybe an hour, and then I might add the rice in about 40 minutes or so. But I'll show you that process. The soup has been cooking for about half an hour now, and I've got maybe a cup of rice, not even a cup of rice, which I will use the whole lot. A good way to measure, I usually just think about covering the whole base of the pot, and that's enough rice that goes in there, because that's not the main part of the dish. But I will put the whole lot in there, just because that's the end of the rice that I have. Give it a nice stir, and then cook that for another 20 minutes or so. And then I take the chicken out, shred it, and then place the chicken back in. It smells amazing. Have a quick look. Hi everyone. The soup has finished being. Hi everyone. The soup has cooked. I haven't been feeling amazing actually. A little bit chesty. Been feeling really lethargic. So I've got a little bit of lemon just to top this off, because I'm going to have a few bowls of soup actually, and half the lemon went everywhere, and you know what, I just can't be bothered. Yes, so here's to cooking with COVID. See you later, take care.